Hey, it's attorney Mark Blane coming to you with another book review for the monthly newsletter. And for this book review, I chosen the book by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. His book is called Flow, The Psychology of Optimal Experience. And this one is actually an interesting read. Csikszentmihalyi goes into what's called the flow state or optimal experience. And it has to do whenever we do an activity that we are so enthralled with that we actually lose time. The sense of time, all of our energy and focus is directed at the activity that we enjoy because we're doing it because we enjoy it. So he calls that a flow state. And so this whole book is on flow, how to achieve it, how to know you're in flow, and then he talks about how you can experience flow in different situations, whether it's hobby activity, work, social, family, or whatever it is. So it's a really interesting read. This came out, I think, in the 1990s, early 90s. He coined the phrase flow, but he also had, before he wrote this book, he coined it in the 70s in his research. So he devoted a lot of time and study and everything, packed it into this book that just is chock full of wisdom. It reads more almost like a Dale Carnegie book. If you're familiar with Dale Carnegie's work, which is a good thing, I think. So it flows in that sense. It actually captures your attention. I actually enjoyed this book a lot more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. But definitely want to add it in my book review. Now, some of the things that you may be interested in. So to get into a flow state, you have to be doing an activity where it's not too challenging, or you go into what's called anxiety, and it's not too tedious or boring or not challenging for your skills, because otherwise you'll just become bored. So it's a balance between those two extremes that allows you to go into what Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi says is a flow channel. So, and then he also encourages the reader to be looking out for those experiences when you're doing your daily functions, because you want to be in an optimal flow state as much as possible whenever you can. So that's kind of the global idea behind the book. He gives an example in the book about an Indian tribe back in the 1800s. They would actually move their camp every 20, 25 years just to kind of get different experiences within the environment so they can meet the challenges and adversity of that environment. So they were always continually, and his argument is that they were in this flow state with just doing that. He also gives examples of some activities that will give you apathy, which is not what you want. Like if you're going through social media because you're bored, you can't really achieve that flow channel that he talks about, because at the end of the day, when you're done with the social media scrolling, you're not left with a feeling of overcoming a challenge that was enjoyable. So you're not going to be reflecting on any fulfillment. So he contrasts that with activities that you want to focus on, things that you want to choose that are going to probably more than likely get you into a flow state. And you can get into a flow state with family relationships. You can get into it with hobbies, things that you're passionate about that you like to do in your spare time, even work. He talks about getting into flow with the body, which is basically sport activities, whether it's martial arts or tennis, things like that. So just being aware that our brains are kind of wired for this achievement of this flow channel, and that if we allow ourselves to do activities to feel that fulfillment and that achievement, that's what we're wired for. So it's a great little reminder to put into your brain that this is something that's good, something that is actually natural, and that we can all kind of just try to look for more of it. So hopefully you enjoyed that book review, and as always, I hope you enjoy the newsletter. And with that, have a great day and stay strong.